Welcome, welcome. Here we are at the end of October. Mama told me time would get faster as I got older. I didn't believe her, but I do now. What else did she tell me that I didn't believe that I has been proven true? Oh, never mind. On to another subject. But welcome to our beautiful sacred pause in Samhain. Also, for those of us in America, known as Halloween. Oh, it's so fun, so fun. So you can see here on our wheel of the year, we actually this that Samhain is the first celebration on the calendar for the wheel of the year, which is very interesting. So we're kind of ending the old year here as we're entering this time frame. So always interesting, all the things that I end up learning as I go along here. So beginning to open our circle and call it in, your feet flat on the floor, feeling yourself connecting to Mother Earth, feeling your chair supporting you, taking a couple deep breaths in. And on your next big inhale, bringing your hands into prayer pose. And on the exhale, allowing your fingers to fall forward and spreading time, space, reality. Moving the past out past your left hand and the future out past your right hand. And with a sigh of relief almost, releasing those timelines to all that is. We're not going to carry any of that for the next hour-ish. And as long as possible, we won't pull it back. We'll allow the universe to tend to it all. Unkinking the knots, untying the tangles, and just tending to it perfectly. Noticing here around you this beautiful open space of now energy as you bring your hands back into prayer pose for another breath. Beautiful. Expanding that ball of energy. There's this crystal clear now energy, spreading it out, 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 so that it completely fills the room you're in, so that you can have more room to play and move. And another beautiful breath in and out. Calling on our circle, inviting in all of those who love us unconditionally, those who have our best interests at heart, and calling in our higher selves to join us here, welcoming our sisters, maybe even imagining all of us sitting around a beautiful roaring fire, which we were just talking about it being cool. A roaring fire, it would not be remiss. And kind of nodding to your sisters to your right and nodding to your sisters to your left, acknowledging all that they have become this beautiful year that's beginning to wrap up. All of the moves forward, the expansion, the bigger each of our hearts have gotten, the stronger each of us has become in knowing who we are, standing for our truths, and loving ourselves. I'm feeling called as we are here honoring Samhain, which is of course, the uh, fire festival that honors death as an inherent part of life. I'd like to offer a moment of first silence and then a light code activation for all of those around the world who are suffering, some through war and famine and cruelty, some through the vagaries of Mother Nature and that hurricane, some in our own country who are so insecure because of the craziness of those in power. But just holding without taking on, but holding this compassion and love for all people that are suffering in this moment. Sherere bona fi chalaleni shikare araro. Molilala monte can nareliale do tushini arara. Molalele mone ke kiran shisharara. Cheniale lele bukanali arara. Moliala lele ukonya na to koshani arara. Tieniala le odo. Pokoro dieni le ukre. Thank you. Well, as we know, sacred pauses are high energy vortexes that promote accelerated growth as we note the lessons of each opening season. And the further you are from the equator, the more intense the initiation and rapid soul growth you experience. And as with most fire festivals, Samhain begins at midnight. And this pause honors, as I mentioned, death as an inherent part of life. And it marks the time of the crone, she who gains wisdom through experience. Many cultures and traditions celebrate this point of the year. So besides Samhain, there's of course the Day of the Dead. Many Christian traditions, they honor November 1st as All Saints' Day and the 2nd as All Souls' Days. And then, of course, Halloween sprang up from these traditions as more ancient celebrations were pushed into the background. We human beings like to celebrate, and we will create any occasion in which to do it. So someone says, you can't celebrate that anymore. We just create a new one. So Samhain is the pause that marks the beginning of a new cycle on the wheel of the year as we enter into the darkest time of the year before heading back into the light at winter solstice in December. And normally, which it is this year, it's on the 21st. So as we enter this new season, let's connect with our higher selves on our beloved vision walks. We know that all wisdom of the past, the present, and the future is contained in the real you. And the vision walk is a way to get the ego self to step out of the way for a minute, allow the mind to quiet, and to reconnect with this authentic, real you. And the main purpose of the Vision Quest is not actually to answer questions or to solve problems, although we do receive answers, but it is to get you in touch with your deeper being at an even deeper level. Each time you do one, you will get better acquainted with the quality of your inner voice and learn a little more about living your authentic life. And during the meditations, you will get clear on your question. So pick one question and stick with it. And it can be any question. It could be specific, open-ended, yes or no. Just make sure it's a question that's important to you at this time. And here's some sample questions. So keep your question as simple as possible, and the shorter the better. Pay attention to how you frame your question. Generally, if you frame it as in the positive, for example, how can I succeed rather than why can't I succeed? You're going to get a more positive answer. So you'll, of course, have a handy timer with you and set it to 30 minutes before we begin. So you don't have to think about, oh, have I been doing this too long? Normally the walk will only be 5 to 20 minutes, but if the timer goes off, then simply return here. So let's begin by taking another beautiful deep breath in and relaxing as you exhale. And another deep breath in and let it out. And see and feel the light of your spirit as a luminous egg, shimmering silvery gold, extending about a foot beyond your physical form, protecting and soothing and bathing your body in the light of the real you. And this luminous egg is fed by the light of the sun and the spirit that moves through all things. And as you inhale your next breath, breathe in this light, breathing in the light surrounding your body, feeling it as it enters your lungs and moves into your bloodstream. Feel this energy as it rushes to your heart. Feel it as it's pumped into the arteries and capillaries that feed your physical body. Let it penetrate and permeate every organ, every bone, every muscle, and every cell. As you breathe in, allow yourself to be nourished by the light. And as you breathe out, release any cares about the past or the future, any sense of worry or concern, any darkness, any fear. So breathe in that wonderful, renewing, rejuvenating life force. And again, breathe out all that does not need to remain. And allow yourself to simply sink down, 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 down into the ocean of your own deep consciousness. And now you're completely relaxed and in a deep sense of inner peace. Now imagine you're in a control room. This control room is filled with phones, computer consoles, blinking lights. There are also tons of people typing and talking on those phones, rushing to and fro, delivering messages. Take a moment to observe this space. Feel the amazing energy and activity here. This is the control room of your mind, and it's time to turn it off. The main power switch is right over there on the wall next to the elevator. Walk over to the power switch. Good. I'll reach up with one hand and pull that switch down. Watch the power go off in the control room. The lights dim and go out. The computer screens go blank. People slump at their desks. All activity ceases. With the exception of a few blinking lights, it's dark now, and the mind is completely quiet. You won't be needing your mind for this exercise, but it'll still take care of your body while you're gone. And right next to the power switch is an elevator with an open door. Go over to the elevator and step inside. Good. You're going to take this elevator down several floors. So push the heart-shaped button on the console, the one that says heart chamber. That's it. You're going down now. Down into the heart chamber. Down, down, down. Good. You're gently descending into a space where you're always connected to your true, real self. You're about to enter a very special room, a place of infinite peace and joy, a place of unbounded creativity and wisdom. You can already feel the energy of this wondrous space emanating from the chamber as the elevator comes to a gentle stop. The elevator doors open, and you rejoice as you step slowly into your heart chamber. You feel bathed in peace and love. Allow yourself to feel the deep joy of this homecoming. Now walk deeper into this space of truth. Take your time. Notice what the chamber looks like. Notice how it feels. And allow yourself to absorb its wonderful energy. This is the core of your being, the heart of the real you. Take another moment to savor the room. Feel your intimate connection to Mother Earth and all creation, to plants and animals, planets and stars. Feel your oneness with and deep love for all humanity. Notice the portals to the past and to the future. Gaze at the magical doors that give you access to all of the wisdom of the universe. Now look toward the middle of the heart chamber. In the very center is a plush reclining couch, perfectly formed to fit your body. Glide over and take a closer look. Notice the color, the shape, the texture of the couch. Reach out, feel its softness. Now sit back in the couch. Just sink into it and observe your chamber. Never have you felt so deeply peaceful and relaxed. And as you lie back on the couch, close your eyes and allow yourself to formulate your question. Keep it short and simple. This is the question that is most important to you in this moment. The question you most want to answer right now. You know what it is. If it feels you've forgotten, just relax and it'll come to you. During the next few minutes, allow this question to become a part of you. Focus on your question and nothing else. Dwell on it. Feel it. Repeat it over and over like a mantra. Allow it to permeate your whole body. Allow it to seep into every cell. Become your question. And we're going to take 2 to 3 minutes in silence to do this. Beautiful. Now that your question is very clear, and now that it is contained within your entire body, begin to draw the energy of the question into your lungs. With each breath in, see and feel the energy of your question pulling into your lungs, in from your extremities, compacting into your lungs. It's coming in now from fingers and toes, arms and legs, from your head, your chest, your abdomen. The energy of your question pulls in and compacts into a ball in the center of your lungs. Notice its color and shape. Notice how it spins as it draws more energy into itself. Keep drawing it in until all the energy of your question is contained within this ball in the center of your lungs. Now all the energy of your question is there inside your lungs. And imagine that you're holding a deflated yellow balloon in the fingers of one hand, a flat yellow deflated balloon. Feeling the rubbery texture in your fingers. And when you're ready, lift the balloon to your lips and blow the energy of your question into it. That's right. Just blow up the balloon. The energy of your question is leaving your lungs, filling the balloon like helium. Feel it going out. Watch the balloon expand as you blow. 3 or 4 good breaths should do it. Good. Now your balloon is fully inflated and the energy of your question is inside. And already you can feel the balloon straining to lift into the sky. But hold on to it for another minute. Tie a knot in the balloon before you let it go. Feel the texture of the balloon in your hands. Hear the rubbery, hollow sound of your fingers scraping against the fully inflated balloon. And now imagine that some colorful streamers are attached to the balloon, so it'll be more visible in the air. Your balloon is straining to take off now. But before you let it go, see your question written clearly on the side in big, bold letters. Now at last, hold your decorated balloon aloft in your fingers and let it go. There it goes. Look up into the sky. Watch it sail away, up, up, up. It's bobbing and sailing on the wind up into the clouds. It's getting smaller and now smaller, rising in the clear blue sky. The writing is barely visible now, getting smaller and smaller. Now the balloon becomes a dot and disappears. At last, your question has been released. It has been sent and delivered to the source where all questions are immediately answered. It's as easy as ask and receive. The answer to your question has already been sent. All you have to do now is go find it. So in a moment, you're going to open your eyes and listen to your heart. And if it tells you to stay and meditate, then stay and meditate. If it tells you to walk outside, then just ramble around outside. If it tells you to wander in your home, then wander there. And if you're inside, then just glide from room to room. Walk as though you're floating in a dream. Be relaxed, but attentive to things around you. You will receive your answer in a way that is just right for you. It will be given in something you see, hear, smell, taste, or touch. Maybe even something you feel or do. Don't prejudge how your answer will come, but it will be very specific and it will be clear and unmistakable. Now open your eyes and prepare to begin your walk. Vision walks take from 5 to 20 minutes, no more than half an hour. When you get your answer, take a moment to savor it. Feel the magic and the wonder of the process. Appreciate the wisdom of the real you, the no self that is unbound by space, time, limitations. Open your heart in gratitude. Then return and journal about your experience with the prompts that will be waiting for you. After you complete gathering your experience, share in chat that you're complete. And when everyone's ready, those who wish can share their experience. So let's begin. Set your timer for 30 minutes and enjoy your walk. Beautiful. Welcome back. While we're all still kind of in this dreamy state, let's use our intuitive art for further guidance and a visual representation of what we received. So go ahead and see where spirit leads you, and we'll reconvene in here in a few minutes. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Well, we got the strike memo, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I thought of that when we first went on.
Yeah, I love this sweater, so I'll be seeing it a lot. Fun thing, my daughter gave it to me, so that helps as well. Whew.
I'm here.
Hello. Oh, so what'd you get? What'd you get? How'd it go? Who wants to go first?
I'll start.
Oh, go ahead.
Um, so it is cold outside, so I decided that I would do the nature thing of working on the puzzle from the Audubon Society, thinking I'm in nature, and I'm like, Kathleen, step outside. So, so I did that, and in the sun, even though you can still see your breath, it's lovely, and um, I got I got just a good warm feeling about the answers that I got.
Good. Good. I love it. Oh, Phyllis, what about you?
Did you draw anything?
I was in the middle of drawing online when we all came back. I'm not too fast at that, and I don't have my tools here, but yeah,
Mm,
I did do a drawing.
okay.
I can share it if when the time's right.
Okay.
All right. So my question was, how can I be more the real me?
Oh,
And here's my drawing. And
Nice.
so
ah.
I don't get these colors too often. It's orange and green.
Mm-hmm.
So first was this orange, and it's a gentle I don't know, waves.
Mm-hmm.
And orange for me is movement and active.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
And green, which I got a lot of, is
Yeah.
open and receptive.
Ooh.
And the answer that I got when I was just sitting, I was guided to
Mm-hmm.
sit, was through an experience that I was I was told, pay attention to how you feel. And I'm not fond of the chair that I'm sitting in.
Ah.
And I found myself like wanting to rearrange my body.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, that's a feeling.
Yeah.
And to use it to like to to really get, I'm uncomfortable sitting here.
Mm.
Where I have sat in this chair for years, and sometimes it's more comfortable than others. And then I decided, well, I'm just going to sit more on the edge so I could sit up straight, because I tried to do this reclining, like, okay, I'm on the couch and reclining. Like, I hate reclining. It's not good for my body or my posture, or my back. So, no. So then I got these messages like, notice how you feel. No more pretending everything's okay when it's not.
Mm-hmm.
No more living with being uncomfortable. No more ignoring your body sensations that will show you how you feel.
Mm.
And what have you been working on all year long?
Right. Yeah. That it's all important information, and you will become more the real you. And as soon as I said that and I took a breath, all the tension disappeared.
Ah, yay.
That's great.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I
That
don't know what the these spikes and then the circle. I don't exactly know what all that means.
The
but
circle almost looks like the beginning of a spiral.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a whole circle, but there was a little glitch in my, I don't, like I could feel something shifted. So maybe
Yeah.
it wasn't meant to be a total circle.
Yeah.
when I look at it as the whole picture,
Uh-huh.
it looks like there've been peaks and peaks and valleys, but the circle is like focusing on the peak, like the mountaintop.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's two peaks here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
To
I
me as
like it.
well, the circle turning into a spiral is for me that idea of you're no longer that self-contained circle. 'Cause that's how you've lived your whole life.
Mm.
Is this is it? Here we are. And so now it's like, yeah, well, what if we're not? What if we can have more and go out? and be out here and spiral around instead of needing to stay in this self-contained
I
circle.
love that.
Yeah, it just, and I agree with Kathleen, the fact that if you look at it as where is it focused, it's focused on the ups, not the downs.
Hmm.
But you got to have downs to have ups. I mean, it's just unfortunately the way it is. It's either ups and downs or flat. And none of us want flat. So we got to have the
Yeah,
downs. But where do we focus? We focus on the ups.
Yeah.
So thank you for bringing
thank
it
you.
forward. I love it.
Well,
Oh,
I got a little more out of my head about the drawing because I was frustrated that I wasn't able to finish it. But so I was this week my younger sister reached out that my mom needs more care, and she wants to live in her home, and so my sister was wanting to have someone come in 2 to 3 times a week. She has friends that visit and such, but she needs more care. And um I went through all the emotions this week, and it was really great that Wyatt was gone because I could just go through, the emotions of I feel stuck here in the winter and I can't get out easily, and the fear of not seeing my mom again, and the guilt of not being the one to be the caretaker, and the
Mm.
all of that, right? And so I had been talking with my older sister about it, who also can't leave to help. And um, after working through all my junk yesterday, I realized that I am an escape artist, and I do like to run away from my challenges, which are here. So I decided to just kind of let it go. And during the walk, sorry, my mouth is very dry. Let me just take a sip of water. It's very arid here. Thanks. So what I got confirmation of on my walk is that that I can go in November, December without escaping the whole winter here, leaving Wyatt to do it all on his own, and spend quality time with my mom while my sister finds the appropriate person. And in my drawing, it was the drawing of the outside of like a novel, and it's like my next chapter. And
Mm.
that when they cut the inside of a shell and it kind of spirals, it was one of
Yes.
those. And I was not the inside, but just that shape. And I was thinking, yeah, in that time I can work on a lot of the things that I've been wanting to work on. And my question was both was where is the ideal place for me to be right now, and how will I make money, and or earn an income either way. And so this spiral just felt like coming out of my shell, like all the things that I've been putting off. And my mom sleeps until 2 now, so it's like I would have a lot of time to do the things that I feel guilty doing here to set up because of all the responsibilities that are here, and Wyatt's preferred partner behavior. So anyway, so the walk,
Oh, you're gracious.
he loves his fried
Watch you
eggs.
clean that language up in real time.
He loves his fried eggs, and well, over easy eggs in bacon grease every morning, and cleaning that up is just, you know, and just all the other things, right? And he's super supportive of whatever I decide here, which is awesome. But I realize that I don't want to run away. I want this to be a choice, and one that doesn't drain me.
Right.
So 6 weeks, maybe that'd be great. And good amount of time to spend with mom, good amount of time to see family over the holidays, and then come back and be supportive again.
Yeah.
So
Well, it feels like a good compromise.
it is a compromise, but that's Wyatt has been super supportive of me. And if I wanted to be there 6 months, that'd be fine with him. He'd
Mhm.
figure it out. So, we're okay there. I don't want to miss an opportunity to spend more time with my mom. That's a for sure thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but the walk just felt really good about that initial like 6 week engagement, and see how things fall out after that. And just actually just put the intention out there that I expect to have the best situation present itself to me.
Yeah.
So, so that was my
Beautiful.
question, my journey, and my picture of the book with the spike.
Oh, beautiful. Y'all both got spirals. Yeah, I don't think know that mine's a spiral, but it could be. Something that you said triggered something that came up in this. I stayed and pull cards. Um, see if I can find it. Oh, um, if you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. And so I remembered that line when you said that, and it feels like allowing yourself to process through all of the, so that you can come here to make a clear choice,
Mhm.
then that's always going to be in your best interest.
Yeah. And
So,
when you first get hit with the announcement that mom needs more care, the emotions kind of go all over.
oh, sure. Yeah. And I'm how to put it. Although it doesn't feel like it when you're not handling the situations, that you have the ability and the freedom and the time to go and do it. Where, if you were in some kind of, well, God, I'm just going to say the words and let them fall. Some kind of high-powered employment
Yeah.
where you're putting your livelihood at stake, or you get to do this. Then now you got this triple bind. So
Which I did the first time my mom needed help. I quit and ended up having to sell my place and all that.
yeah, yeah. I have to say to you, Phyllis is in on this too, so it's no secrets. Um, I'm in the master's program, which finally it's starting November 19th. So I am so excited for you to be able to go through this
Yeah.
with me. I mean, one of my test dummies.
We're not dummies and we're
Yeah,
not
I know. The
testing.
minute I said that, I went, no, there's a better way of saying that. But yeah, because I'm I can see the pieces that this work that I'm doing now will really, really, really help. And also, have you had an opportunity to do that ancestral alchemy, the class you missed last week or so?
No.
I was going to say, if you're doing that, then you didn't do it yet.
Yeah.
If you Phyllis can, well, you share, Phyllis. I mean, it's my thing, so of course I'm selling it. But
Yeah, but it was incredible. I had 20 generations of women
mm,
present with me and 5 entities I could feel, like my mom, my great grandmother, and I think her mother. It was phenomenal.
so you're going to need, I would say, the thing itself is like 98 minutes or something, but you're going to want some downtime after. So if you got a couple hours somewhere where you can just chill out and do it, I think you'd enjoy it. And I think it would help you before you make this trek, because it's
Thank
going to
you.
clear up a lot of, it can clear up a lot of things that are ties and tangles that you're going to step back into, because that's just where they are. But if you can unknot them here, that can make your time with your mom even more precious and easier for you. Okay,
Thank
I've sold
you.
it enough. You know where it's at.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
there's a lot of tapping, and the magic of tapping and the release of things, and it's like generic but specific. So it's
Yeah.
generic, but it allows you to be really specific with your own stuff. It was brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm gonna do it every October, just so we know. So let's bring our friends next year. So I settled on the question, how can I bring more joy, fun and joy to my life? You wouldn't think I'd need that, but yeah, I do. And so I'm using right this second, for some reason I keep pulling it up, mainly I guess because it's just laying here. It's Colette Baron Reed, how they use all her stuff basically, and it's Wisdom of the Oracle. And so I used that one, and I got the card, which is funny because I didn't have time. Y'all were too fast. I got 2 cards that fell out of the deck, which add more information to whatever card you pull. So I haven't gotten to those yet, but we'll get there. But what I got was interesting. 27, which of course is 9. Hello. Exchanging gifts. And so the 3 big pieces that I underlined were, I have everything I need. Oh, I'm entering a productive and enriching time, and there'll be all manner of opportunities offered. And I have everything I need to seize them. I must put in the time, which I am. Trust me on that one. This one was good. Commit heart and soul to what I have chosen to pursue. And that's been a real sticker for me, just like, I mean, not a single person signed up outside of y'all for the alchemy. Just like, what the hell? Wasn't like I didn't do any advertising, right? And that makes me, it is a habit that I am being invited to release, is to go, well, maybe this isn't, maybe I should shift. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm committing to what we're doing. And so that coming up, committing heart and soul to what I've chosen to pursue, just let those, well, what if, no, yeah, what if it's wonderful next time we do it? And that I can do it. However, and now remember my question was, how do I add more fun and joy? Engage in the dance of give and take and doing and being. And then it was the line, I even wrote it here. If fear guides the choice, that's going to deplete me and put me into imbalance. This is not a time of do. Yeah, and that's just what I've been doing. And then it's use your currency, and they had already pre-done what currency is. It's, all of my energy and, everything. But use that wisely. Be mindful of the value others bring to my life. Now, when I first started writing this, I don't know how I'm so up in y'all's face. When I first started writing this, I had, how you'll read along and you'll kind of pre-read the sentence in front of you. And I read it to be mindful of the value I bring to others. But when I actually got there, it's be mindful of the value others bring to me. And I thought, okay, that's important to look at. Keep doing what you're doing, and goodwill will come back tenfold. So that was cool. Now I'm gonna go look at the other 2 cards to see what more information. But here's my picture. So I got an orange heart first, and that's juicy and
Can you bring it closer?
oh yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah.
And then the circly thing is like 2 circles inside of each other. That is in emerald green. And anytime I see emerald green, I think of lucky shamrocks. And green is growth. So I was like, it's lucky growth. And then what's kind of funny is this big squiggly mass of stuff, which actually to me feels almost like just spirit. But that's cobalt blue. So blue, of course, for me is serene and peaceful. So I real quick ask my best friend on the phone, Google, what does cobalt blue mean? Well, cobalt blue is tranquility, stability, and luxury, calm, confidence, and loyal. Loyal to me comes back to this piece of committing heart and soul to what I'm choosing to pursue. So I kind of got that, but it's kind of interesting why it's a big mishy mashy mess ish. So whatever y'all see, let me know.
I see a space saucer.
The aliens are coming.
Yay! As long as they're friendly, I don't care.
Well,
Maybe
you
they're
know,
the others that are going to help me.
Roz, when you say like okay, you've got spirit, you've
Uh-huh.
got maybe a spaceship, and you've got a big heart.
Yeah.
So maybe
Well,
that has to do with there's a whole lot of energy that you can't see
mm,
behind the scenes that you're stopping short or judging or whatever it is, not
yeah.
trusting
Yeah.
that it's all being tended to.
I love that. Now, as I'm sitting here looking at it in the camera, oh, of course, I'm killing my arm. Wait a minute. Um,
You can put it
you know
down.
what that circle in a circle looks like to me now?
An
Cup
egg.
and saucer.
Oh,
Like
cup and saucer.
sit
I
down
was
and have a cup of tea.
I
Come on.
was thinking of one of Wyatt's fried eggs. Cup of tea, though. That's good. I like the
Well, at
cup of
least
tea.
there's no grease to clean up after I have a cup of
That's
tea.
right. That's right.
Does it bring you joy and happiness to have a cup of tea?
Yeah, because it means I have to stop for a minute.
Ah,
You
and you
know.
just said something like it's not time to just do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be onto something.
Mm.
Yeah, somebody asked me yesterday because I'm in that program, and what was really cool about it, gosh, when did we sign up? When we signed up when the we signed up when our first program ended, and then he ran another whole first program before we're starting this. So instead of letting us wander around and go off the farm, we did the bridge. And so we've had stuff to do all along, all these months till November. And one of them is doing a buddy thing every month. So I was on with her, and it's like, okay, so where in the world was I going with that? She asked me because I'm doing, which is, and so having to think about it, I had already previously, it had run through my thought process. I am doing more like social media posting and stuff like that than I have ever done in my entire life, ever. Mainly because I have for most of my career been like, this just feels like wasting time spitting in the wind. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. And that has shifted. And so she asked me about how did I feel about it, like, and I know where she was going was, am I, if I'm putting all this stuff out, resenting it, it's not doing me any good anyway. But I
Mm.
was just really like, no, and she asked about the newsletter. And I said, well, although the newsletter has become this like major production, I mean, there's a lot in there. Of course, ChatGPT helps a lot. Um, it really is so, at this point, such a, I don't want to say routine, but it's such a part of me that I honestly don't think I could not send a Sunday newsletter. I think I could decide on Wednesday, oh, I'm done. I'm not doing one this week. It's too busy. I would literally get up, which I think I did one day. I would get up on Sunday morning and get it out before 7 o'clock. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not resenting any of it. So it's very interesting to feel that shift. And feels
You
like
know what?
there's, go ahead.
Okay, so you talked about
Just think-
putting your heart and soul into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, because I've had my newsletter going probably since 2012,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a hard time with skipping a week,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't say it with 100% my heart and soul is in it every single week.
Yeah.
It's like out of habit, obligation,
Mm.
don't want to ruin this track record?
Yeah.
Right? Like if I let this week go, will I want to do it next
Yeah.
week? What if I don't ever want to do it again? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's deeper.
Yeah, I think it takes how to put it, it takes an honest and sometimes, okay, this is going to feel off field, but it feels like it's exactly what I'm trying to say. I worked with a woman. She was we had our head person, and in our little 4-man office, she was the head of that office. And her husband started seeing another woman. Now, this woman, her, that woman's husband actually came and talked to my friend, the wife, and was like, she does this all the time. She finds somebody that she's interested in, and she pursued him. She started, they worked together, and she just started running the same time he ran. And anyway, so they're getting involved. And at one point, they were having, finally honest conversation, and he's something about, well, stay married for the kids and yada yada yada. And she's like, well, if that's the only reason we're staying married, I'm out. And what me, who'd had about twice as much marriage behind me as they had, I thought to myself, that's the guardrails that the universe puts us in so that we can get through these hard times. And so, yeah, that's the only reason we're staying married. It's good enough reason to stay married till we can see if we can work through this mess. And so to me, it's like, even though there might be months where I'm just like, oh my God, I have to do a newsletter. Blah. That routine, or that commitment to, I said, and here I've got a 5-year streak. And we ain't breaking that just because today I'm not doing one. That might not be all bad. Now, we got to also look at, if we are just totally sick of it and we're just slinging words out there to sling words out, we're wasting our time. We might as well let it go. But in those interim places where it's just, I'm so tired, I don't even want to talk to anybody. But I'm going to go ahead and get this newsletter out the door, get it scheduled, because by Sunday, I'll probably want to do it. It'll be harder to do it at 6 o'clock on Sunday morning. But it's kind of like there's these places in life where we have these built-in bumpers to give us a space so that we can actually make a good decision. Unfortunately, they did end up divorcing, but it's what she had to do.
Yeah, I think you make a really good point that if we don't have clarity, like we're ready to not do newsletters anymore, we're ready, like this marriage is over, that's easy. But
Yeah.
when you don't have clarity, it's something to work through.
Yes.
And it can be a rich experience to just look at all the parts.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, well, we'll all be getting newsletters out, right, Phyllis? Oh, any final thoughts? Well, we do diamonds, so we'll do a final thought and a diamond. So let me close the records. Oh, thank you all. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, all right. What's your diamond? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
When you gave the description of cobalt blue in my drawing, the circle thing was cobalt blue. I was like, yeah, that felt right. That felt good. New beginning,
Wow.
everything. Yeah.
And so for me, the cobalt blue piece is your loyalty.
Mm,
You are loyal to your mom.
yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'd have gave up on her a long time ago. I should be wish you well from afar. So your loyalty warms my heart.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Phyllis?
My diamond's got to be the being shown the experience of feeling.
Yes.
Mm,
Yeah. For you, to me, the big one is the circle. The tight circle is broken.
Mm,
It's open now
yes.
into a spiral.
oh,
You've
yeah.
escaped that little tight circle.
Yeah.
Ah!
and
Oh,
draws.
I'm gonna go with the heart and soul into what I'm pursuing, which for me is more of the this is what you want to do, so just quit. Ooh, you have to cut anything off. Just let all the other things that I could do and directions I could go in, just let them be and focus here because this is what I really want to do. And it's this feeling of and it's honing in tighter and tighter and tighter. I know after we finished with the alchemy, we turned the recording off and we had a wonderful conversation. This clearing of this ancestral karmic ties, that feels like that's really where I'm honing in. Now we're going to do, which to me is the same. This thing coming up on the 21st is something brand spanking new, never done before. I know y'all are shocked. But it's called Fierce Grace. And it's the idea of staying in our sovereignty when we go have all of these family encounters over the holidays. They don't have, in fact, I think one of the lines in the sales page is like, I can enjoy the holidays. They're not taking me out this year. Because how many of us have just, the holidays have just literally, we come out of them flat as a pancake. Just somebody somewhere has destroyed us and don't have to do that. So that's Fierce Grace. So that's
That
coming.
is Fierce
I'm
Grace.
excited. Oh, I have goosebumps everywhere.
Yay.
Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you all. How blessed Samhain. Such a wonderful time. So let's return energy. Remember to drink a ton of water, even though it's cold. So have it hot. I don't care. But we got to stay hydrated.
My arms aren't actually like that. I was looking. Sorry.
Hey, mine are, but I'll say they
Well,
aren't.
I mean, they're saggy, but
I tell you, mine have shifted in the last 2 years. I'm like, I'm gonna do that ancestral thing only on me to stop my us carrying on the Sontag arms because I'm just tired of it. I'm done with it. Which is one reason I have this beautiful setup where no one can see my arms 90% of the time. Okay, I'm gonna quit being silly. I'm in
I
a
love your arms.
look at there. I'm adding more fun and joy to my life being silly. All right, so let's return energy. Any energy in your field that belongs to someone else, we return it to sender with great love and consciousness. Deep breath in, return it. Any energy in your field that belongs to something else, things we've knocked loose from our walk and our conversations, we're just going to release all of that, allowing it to be returned to Mother Earth. Deep breath in, releasing it all. Now calling your energy back to your field. Nice deep breath in. Sensing, feeling, knowing, or even pretending that your energy is riding your breath. And again, knowing your energy is settling in right where it belongs, filling any empty spots, most especially those left from the energy you released and the energy you returned. One more time. Bringing your spiritual body to your physical body, your head to your head, heart to your heart, hips to your hips, feet to your feet, grounding down into your Earth Star chakra, taking a deep breath here. Feeling firmly held and deeply loved. Coming up for a big hug. And letting that energy that's returned to you know, and letting yourself know, I see you. I love you. I honor you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're each of you are amazingly beautiful creatures. I love you dearly. As we bring our circle to a close, allowing all of the guides who are here with us to go about their day, releasing them from the circle. It's with great joy I pronounce that our circle is complete. Namaste, my friends.